All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the SEL Hustle Spotlight. I've got some wonderful entrepreneurs that we're spotlighting today, and an event that you guys can actually participate in and check out and come kick it with some other Black business owners in the St. Louis metro area. So I'm super excited for this edition of the SEL Hustle Spotlight. So let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the SEL Hustle Spotlight hosted by the ultimate hustler, yours truly, Cortez Hustle. And I'm excited about this particular spotlight because we've got two beautiful young ladies here with us, another on the way. And I'm going to talk about an amazing event that they have coming up that is not only near and dear to my heart, but it's so needed for our community. So I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves. Let's start with LeNiece and then Nicole. Tell everybody who you are, what you do, and the name of your brand.
Hey, Cortez. Thanks for having us on. I'm LeNiece with Trio Banquet Center and Rentals. We are an event rental store, and we also are a venue. We can hold up to 80 people. We're in St. Charles, and we are having an amazing event here next week that we are so excited about.
Nice.
Absolutely. And my name's Nicole Tyler. I am a director with PHP Agency, which stands for People Helping People. We are a financial service company. We're here to show the community, individuals, families, as well as small business owners, how to make and save more money for the future and restoring wealth in the communities in and around St. Louis area.
Absolutely. I often say that the shortest distance between working class and wealth is a straight line called entrepreneurship, but you also have some direct lines to that as well with some of the products and services that you offer. So I understand that you're going to be presenting, and we're going to get to that in a minute, but we have a third wheel popping on. So really quickly, Emilia, tell everybody who you are, what you do.
Hey, everybody. I'm Emilia Robertson. I'm the owner of Eccentric Eats, vegan food, and Shots by Emilia, mobile mixologist.
Mobile mixologist. Listen, I love all of what you guys are doing and what you bring into the table. So you guys decided to put your heads together and come up with an event that is needed in the community when it comes to entrepreneurs getting together, sharing best practices, networking one with another, and really helping the culture grow overall. So whose idea was it? How did you guys come up with this? And who named it B.O.B. Chit Chat?
Well, Emilia and I like to say we jump off the bridge together. We always have all of these crazy ideas and we're like, let's just do it. And so we had the idea. We were on a page and we were, we keep hearing people say they want to collaborate and they want to talk about different things, but they're afraid to because they don't want to get chastised or whatever. And they want a safe space to actually talk about some business issues, bounce ideas off of each other, share ideas. And so we just kind of came up with the idea, okay, well, let's offer this. But we kind of took it to another level. We wanted to be able to have someone come and speak, and not just one time, but we want to do this every month. And we want someone to come and speak to the group about issues that entrepreneurs and business owners that they deal with and things that could help them, and basically to just kind of give them resources that they can use that will help them on their journey. So we put it out there. People were receptive to it. We decided to add a food vendor. So Queen's Crab will be our food vendor. She's going to be bringing in her meals, and you can eat when you're here and talk to network with some other business owners. And so the chit chat part, though,
it's all me.
That was Emilia.
That's all I'm doing is chit chatting all the time. And me and LeNiece really have come together very strong. We've known each other for less than a year. And we just kind of bounce a lot of ideas off of each other. And I've been telling her, people come to me with a lot of kind of pokey questions, like trying to get information. But the thing about it is that, you know, I really want people to incorporate the fact that there are other people with other ideas and other opportunities that they can give to, especially Black-owned businesses, minority businesses. And, you know, we all kind of have to break out of our shell. And like she said, people are afraid to ask questions, to be vulnerable with their business. And, you know, they don't want to feel judged, which I think that it should be a judgment-free zone. That's why we are doing it in a safe space. Trio to me has been one of the most safe space venues I've ever worked with. And to open up their doors to multiple businesses, they've given this opportunity to multiple people, even when they took a chance with me. I came in and I'm like, hey, I'm here to bartend. And, you know, I was kind of scared at first because I didn't know them. They found me on Facebook, but it has turned out to be an amazing relationship. Whether I'm bouncing ideas off of LeNiece or I'm bouncing ideas off of Chris, we kind of sit down and we think about it and then we like, let's just go. And, you know, it's really good because we want people to break out of that fear of not being able to discuss their businesses with other people who have the same likely businesses. You know, it's about building those relationships, whether it's LeNiece building relationship with other venues, me building relationships with other food vendors or mobile mixologists, or even Nicole, right? Building relationships with other people as well. So, you know, I think that it will be a great experience for everyone. And we have so many ideas of so many different speakers we want to speak. And I think it's just going to be an overall great event. I'm super excited to be able to be a part of this and, you know, take a chance. So, yeah.
I absolutely someone who is primarily doing my business online. One of the things that the initiatives I have for my business in 2022 and beyond is to get offline and network more in the community and meet other entrepreneurs and other business owners and movers and shakers doing their thing. That's why I came up with the SDL Hustle Spotlight, so I can not only showcase different entrepreneurs, but this gives me an opportunity to meet you guys as well behind the scenes of these videos. So I'm super stoked about that. We all know that all businesses are relationship businesses, but to your point, everybody's scared of who to trust. And I love this idea that we've got to get to a place that A, we can no longer afford to hoard information, and B, at some point, somebody has got to trust someone for bonds to be built. It's like,
right.
Everybody can't keep saying, I don't trust nobody.
Right.
Somebody has to step out there. So it sounds like that's what you guys are doing. And you guys have the lovely Nicole Tyler coming to present on the financial side of not only personal finance, but business finance. And we've had conversations before, Nicole, and I know that you're serious about legacy building. So building a business is the foundation of legacy building on one aspect. But get that business rolling and get money rolling in. You got to know what to do with that money to maintain a legacy. So what can we expect from your presentation?
Absolutely. Great question. So it's funny because both of these ladies touched on some topics that are very near and dear to me. Number one, creating a safe space for people to really just be open, to be even maybe a little bit vulnerable about where they are, about where they're trying to go, and trusting that there is somebody that they have within arm's reach that can help guide them that way. So it's funny because I was connected with LeNiece through a fellow vendor that I met at a local event. I've only known her maybe 6 months, but here recently, she's an entrepreneur. We had a conversation about where she was. If you think about it, most small business owners and entrepreneurs, they don't have a 401k. They don't have a 457B. They don't have a 403B. So what are their options to building wealth for retirement? So when it comes to the presentation that I'm bringing, this is not a formal presentation. This is a chit chat. This is a family come on in the room session for us to just talk about some real topics and to break down the barriers, break down the fallacies. I don't have enough, or maybe I'm just not really educated on it, so I've not really done anything in that regards. So when everybody leaves here next Wednesday evening, my goal is that they will walk away with a tidbit of information that was valuable to them, so much so that they don't just want to keep it to themselves. They want to tell somebody else about it. And two, they feel more comfortable about knowing what their next step is going to be towards sustainable wealth. It doesn't take a whole lot. It really just takes one conversation and one step at a time. And I am that person that says, hey, I'll be patient with you in that process. I'm not only going to sell you a bridge and tell you it'll fit nicely in your living room, but I'm going to walk you through this thing step by step to make sure that you understand what it is that you are doing and where you can go for resources, for questions in the days to come.
Man, that is amazing. I love every bit of it and coming together. And one of the things, I haven't known LeNiece long, but when I saw her post about someone else who was throwing an event in her space, and she was marketing and pushing it as hard as the actual entrepreneur. And then I went and looked further and I saw that she has the venue. One entrepreneur is throwing the event, and then there's another entrepreneur as the food vendor. I'm like, man, that's collaboration.
Perfect storm.
And that is absolutely how it should be done. And that piece on creating a safe space, that's important. I often say that we are afraid to get vulnerable, and we don't want nobody in our business. Therefore, we don't have nobody in our business, meaning we don't have customers because we're not willing to be vulnerable and let our guards down as entrepreneurs and serve them at the level that they should be served at. Therefore, we run people away from us because we, especially in this social media era, put out the front that we have it all together. And we don't like to deal with people who present as perfect, right? I want to deal with somebody who's got some flaws like me, so I don't feel bad, right? And it sounds like you guys are bringing all of that together in one amazing event. So I do have the flyer. So you guys want to talk over this flyer? I want to give out the details and let everybody know when, where, how, what's going on, and all that good stuff.
So it will be on next Wednesday, June 8th, from 6 to 7:30. And if the conversation gets good, we may go past 7:30. Queen's Crab will be there. She will have her food with her for sale. And bring your flyers, pamphlets, business cards, whatever, because it is a networking event. It's $5 at the door. But it's an amazing event to meet other people, because not only will you meet people in your industry, but outside, because it's important to make connections outside of your industry too, because you never know who knows who. That's very important. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And Emilia is going to serve as our host. So she will be hosting. And this is not just a one-time thing. We're doing this every month. I believe you're on for next month, right? We've got you already down for next month.
Yes.
Right. So we're always looking for food vendors to come in too. We want to give a platform to everybody. And so the food vendors that come, they don't have to pay anything. It's not like a vendor fair where you have to pay for your spot. If you want to be a food vendor there, all you have to do, you have to have insurance, but you just have to reach out to us and let us know, hey, you want to be a food vendor.
That is amazing. And again, I love it. And you said something that I think needs to be touched on a little bit. And I know we're over time. I try to keep these things 5 to 7 minutes, but you guys, you said we got to connect with people outside of our industry. But I know a lot of entrepreneurs are afraid to connect with people in their industry because we all see each other as competition.
Right.
Like, man, get out of that limited mindset. Right. We live on a planet that is abundant in everything. So there's enough customers for everybody. There's enough space in every industry for everybody. Everybody is unique in their own person. Everybody is uniquely qualified for different things, even within the same industry. So I love this opportunity to come network with everybody. I'm excited. I'm going to be in the building. I'm trying to get my co-host, Michelle, to come hang out with us. So the St. Louis Hustle Podcast will be in the building. STL Hot Deals will be in the building as well. Anything you guys want to say before we sign off officially?
No, just come on out. We're excited. We want to see everybody there. Just come on and just take a chance. Don't be scared to come. We're really friendly. We're really nice. Just come on and join us.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to be talking about it. So everywhere you see me, I'm going to be like, are you coming to the business chit chat? I'm going to ask. So y'all might as well just come on.
Right.
And if I can piggyback off of these two, just come ready to have a good time. This is a judgment-free zone. This is a space where people can comfortably ask questions. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. We're going to learn some stuff before the end of the night. And we are going to just make this thing better and better every time. Can't wait. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it. So that's going to do it for this edition of STL Hustle Spotlight. We have Trio Banquet Center and Rentals. We have LeNiece we have Emilia Mixologist Extraordinaire, and the Vegan Food Show. I'm so excited to get into some vegan food. You just have no idea. And of course, we have Nicole Tyler talking money, one of my favorite subjects of all time. So till we talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. All right. Come on.